You guys just had one of the guttiest wins in recent memory here in the finals. Yeah, nobody's really celebrating. Can you just speak to like the family connection that you guys have? It was striking to see Bob Myers and Klay Thompson and Steve Kerr feeling so somber after such a great win. Can you speak to that, please?
Everybody gets so wrapped up in chasing championships and the greatness that you see on the floor, but life is more important in terms of caring about an individual and what they're going through on a daily basis. And you see the commitment and the challenges and just what's been thrown at KD this whole year really. And he gave us what he had. He went out there and sacrificed his body, and we know how it turned out. So a part of our mentality and like the experiences, the shared experiences that we have as a team and what we've all been through, that's way more important than anything that happens out there, long term, anything that happens on the court. And I just feel so bad for him, to be honest. Like nobody should have to go through something like that, especially with this stage that we have.
Third row in the back.
Steph, Jonathan Cho with DIA-TV. What did you say to KD after the injury, and what did he say to you?
Honestly, I don't know. It was a kind of an emotional moment all the way around. Something told me just to go back there, and I really don't know what I said or what he said. It's just sucks, man. Like, I don't really know what else to say about it, so that's it.
Ramona in the back.
Steph, Ramona Shelburne, ESPN. Bob Myers was in here, and he said the people that questioned whether he wanted to get back were wrong. Kevin is one of the most misunderstood people. He's a good teammate, and I'm lucky to know him. What do you think Bob means when he says he's one of the most misunderstood people?
When you are on this level of greatness and everybody's kind of poking and prodding and trying to, narrate your story and tell you who you are, who you should be, what decisions you should make constantly over and over and over again. It's part of, what comes with this territory, but it's just when you get to know somebody and see how genuine they are and how committed they are just to playing basketball and having fun and living life a certain way. You root for those type of guys, and like you said, whatever his outward appearance is or whatever he says to the media or whatever, like, at the end of the day, the people that know him know what type of guy he is and, how special of an individual he is. So all those emotions come into it when you see him go down like that, where he's giving us everything he has. And it's not even about, this series. It's about long term, his mindset and being able to get back to the player and the person that he's shown, consistently over the course of his career.
Chris, standing over here.
Chris Haynes, Yahoo Sports. Steph, to your left. You touched on it a little bit, but out of all the players that walked Kevin Durant all the way back to the locker room, you were the only one that was still in the game at that time. And with in the NBA final stage, when your timeouts are limited and the seconds are going by, you guys got to get a play up. Why did you feel it was so necessary to kind of go at that point?
Sometimes the spirit tells you what to do. You don't really make decisions, you just act on it. So I can't tell you what went through my head. It felt right.
Second row on your right.
Steph Matchneiman, Bay Area News Group. Are you able to put into words the challenge of regrouping after something like that? Is it more something that's said, or is it just based off instinct?
I don't know. It's going to be a rough go in terms of just trying to recalibrate. We've been, up until this point, it's been about, our hope that he could play and our hope to stay alive in this series. And, the emotional roller coaster, what tonight was, get on this flight tomorrow. go back to the drawing board when we get home. And I think the biggest thing, the biggest advantage is, being at Oracle Arena one more time where our fans can really get behind us. And, we're going to have to will ourselves, for another 48 minutes to stay alive, and whatever it's going to take from every single guy in our jersey. So I don't know really what if there's going to be a speech in the locker room, if there's going to need to be words at all. We understand the moment, and I think we can rally. Consider how the second half went tonight.